on Skype right now. And let's bring in the new head coach of the Colorado State University Rams, Mike Bobo, coming to us via Skype from Fort Collins. Hello, Mike. How are you?
I'm doing great. How are y'all?
Doing fantastic. So, Mike, you got the scrimmage coming up at Dove Valley for the first time, the Broncos facility. Your first year, the first time you're scrimmaging at Dove Valley. Kind of exciting, huh?
No question about it. Anytime you get a chance to go out and play football and scrimmage in the spring is always important for your players. But we're using it as an opportunity to treat it like a game. You know, we got to get ready, get over here in the morning, have a pregame meal, get on a bus, and go to a stadium and play. And we want game-type situations, and it gives us actually 2 game-type scrimmages this spring with this one this Saturday at Dove Valley, and then our spring game next weekend on the 18th.
Mike, it's a pleasure for me to talk to you because, again, and we had you when you joined us early on when you took over the job, but I'm so happy that you haven't lost your accent because I've tried not to lose mine after 40 years of being here.
I saw you laugh when I said y'all right when I came on.
Well, before we get to some good, what's your slogan to your team behind you there? Since we have you on Skype, what does that say?
It says work hard and be complete in what you do. And it was actually a slogan that was here when I took the job. But that's what we're about. You want to work hard every day, and then you want to make sure you do your job to perfection and complete it. And we always talk about finishing everything we do on and off the field. So it kind of fits what we're about right now. So we kept it.
Well, that's good. I think some people would question and say, does that say work your butt off? Because all you saw was work.
That would work too.
That's what my dad always, that was his slogan, work your butt off, son. So in regard to this novel idea of going to Dove Valley, and I said at the outset of the program, was this your idea, or did it come out of the sports information director's office? Because it is novel where you don't play in your own stadium and you go to a different city, and I assume you're trying to attract the people who are graduates and alumni and boosters and followers of the Rams. Because Les told me it's going to be season ticket holders and members of the Rams Club.
Right, it's open to season ticket holders and members of the Ram Club, and there's a lot of Colorado State alumni in Denver, and it's just a chance to go there and bring our football where they can see it, give them an opportunity, and really get our guys a chance to go somewhere and play somewhere different, get out of the routine and the monotony of spring practice every day at the same place. You got another scrimmage at 10:30 or 11 o'clock in the morning on Saturday, and it's not a game-type atmosphere. You know, when we have a lot of people at practice, sometimes the juice and the excitement, the practice is better. So I'm hoping for, there's some people there, our guys are excited, and you get a little more energy in practice and a little better production.
Hey, Mike, you took over a couple of months ago, and it's been a pretty successful program the last few years under Jim McElwain. I'm wondering, what's been your greatest challenge the last couple of weeks, or a couple of months, and what's been the most pleasant surprise for you the last couple of months?
Well, the biggest challenge is, just trying to get the guys not to feel complacent. Obviously, the last 2 years they had qualified for a bowl game, winning 1 and losing 1, winning 10 games last year, having a successful season, and really everybody's patting them on their back. We won 10 games, beating Colorado 2 years in a row. And it's just dealing with young kids like you do every year. Sometimes they think they've arrived and we don't have to do certain things. But whether I was the coach last year or a new coach coming in, that was last year's team. And getting these guys to focus on, you've got to earn the right to win on Saturdays. And that starts every day we show up in the building. And we're doing a pretty good job of it. As far as pleasant surprise, you think growing up in the South my whole life, thinking Colorado, my dad was a high school coach, so we never came out here skiing like some people do. But you think about snow and skiing and the weather. Really, the weather's been a pleasant surprise. It's just been beautiful. And when it is cold or it says 20 degrees, it feels like 40. Just been magnificent days out here when we've practiced. It's been a little windy at times, but really surprised at the weather and how beautiful it is.
Everything centers on a quarterback in college and in the pros. You didn't get the chance to inherit a guy who's going to be the 3rd or 4th quarterback chosen in the NFL draft. What is the future either immediate or long-term for quarterbacks at Colorado State this coming season and seasons ahead.
And do you have any eligibility left, Mike?
No, I don't have any eligibility left. But there's no question that we lost a very fine quarterback just watching the cut-ups. Extremely productive. And then also D. Hart, who was a 1,200-yard rusher. He lost a lot of production on the offense. But I have dealt with this before, of losing a guy that was very productive and having to break in a new guy. The only difference is the new guy I'm breaking in is also having to learn a new system. So we've got to do things to help this guy, whoever it is. We got to play good defense. We got to be able to run the ball. We get one-on-one matchups with our receiver, Rashard Higgins, and we got to get him confidence. Playing quarterback is all about confidence, and you can ruin a young quarterback early if you put too much on him. So we're going to try to bring him in slow, whoever it is, and hope he gains confidence. And throughout the year, he continues to improve. We've got 3 quarterbacks on campus right now: Nick Stevens, Coleman Key, and Craig Leonard, and all doing a nice job. All are learning. Right now, we're probably not processing as fast as I would like, but that's part of it with the transition. I think you'll see a big improvement from spring to fall camp and into the early season. So there's still a lot of competition left at that position, and really not going to make any decisions at probably 2 or 3 weeks into camp.
Hey, Mike, that was one of your jobs at Georgia. You spent the last 14 years at Georgia, and one of your jobs was coaching the quarterbacks. And one of the guys you helped develop was Matthew Stafford, who's gone on to a pretty good NFL career. Any Matthew Staffords in that bunch?
We don't have any Matthew Stafford arm strength. We'll show a lot of his cut-ups, and we'll have to say this is not the way you want to do it fundamentally with your feet. None of y'all have Matthew Stafford's arm to get away with this. But they are very intelligent. I have bigger guys than I've ever had. Matthew is 6'2.5" maybe. Aaron Murray's only around 6'6". He likes to say 6'1". He's probably 6 foot. DJ Shockley was around 6'1". David Green was 6'2", 6'3". I've got one guy's 6'5", one 6'4.5", and the other guy's 6'4". These are big guys, which is good. And got decent athletic ability, but they're able to stand in the pocket and deliver the ball. So really each guy's got to be his own guy and who he is. Not try to be Matthew Stafford that we show on cut up. So they can't try to be Garrett Grayson. They can't try to be Mike Bobo. They got to be who they are and what they bring to the team that gives us the best chance to be successful.
Hey, have you ever driven out to I-25 and taken a left and kind of gone up to stare over the border? Because you're going to have a border war for the long time that you're here.
No, I haven't, but we have been talking about the border war and the boot game. I know we're playing there this year, and I keep hearing how windy it is because the Front Range Mountains go down and the wind. And I'm like, the wind's blowing out here 20 miles an hour some days, and they say it blows 20 to 40 every day in Wyoming. But, that's going to be a tough game. Coach there has done a nice job. He's establishing physical play. He's going to play a lot like us. So I saw a lot of improvement in their team last year, what I saw on tape, and it's going to be a tough game. We're going to have to be ready for that one.
Mike, one of the reasons we didn't make fun of you when you said y'all at the beginning of the interview is because we just had an SEC conference coach up here, McElwain. His accent wasn't quite as thick as yours, but we're getting used to you SEC guys now, okay?
Well, that's good. I need to get over and get one of those chairs, y'all. They look comfortable.
They are.
Oh, yeah. You have to come down here and join us in that other chair.
That'd be great to have you here.
Yeah.
Y'all can sit in those chairs and watch the Masters the next 4 days. Right?
Well, Mike, you got something else?
No, I was just going to say he's absolutely right. That I've been to the Masters 32 times. I assume while you were, since you grew up there, that you've spent some time in Augusta, and people who haven't experienced that should, because that is a great week down in Georgia.
That's the best week of the year, in my opinion, this week.
Mike, we really appreciate your time, and we'll see you out at Dove Valley at 10 a.m. when CSU holds a spring scrimmage at the Broncos facility. Congratulations on the job, and we'll see you soon, all right?
Okay, look forward to seeing you Saturday. Thanks.
All right, that's Mike Bobo.
Yeah.
He's the head coach of the
Goodbye,
CSU
you all.
Rams.